Hi there. The Kalamazoo County Board of Commissioners would like to take the opportunity to thank all of our staff here at Kalamazoo County for all they've done during the pandemic. They worked every day to step up and fill up wherever and whenever needed. They provided the best service possible for our residents and our community as a whole. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Animal Services and Enforcement staff. Thank them for implementing an online dog license renewal program to make licensing convenient and safe, maintaining regular hours of service by appointment, continuing all services in the shelter and complaint responses in the field, and managing to maintain a 99% adoptable animal save percentage even while holding the seized animals for an extended period until court trial resumes. Thank you. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing staff at Health and Community Services. I want to thank you all for setting up and administering COVID testing and vaccination sites. Thank you for working the countless hours organizing an isolation center for some of our most vulnerable residents. Thank you for developing a reopening guide for the community as we transition out of the stay-at-home phase of the pandemic. And thank you for leading command for area first responders and healthcare facilities. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank our administrative staff for leading, encouraging, and supporting an entire organization during difficult and stressful times, for keeping the board apprised of ever-changing state regulations and communications, collaborating with county-wide municipalities and authorities to ensure consistent communications were being shared, and delivering service while regularly working extensive hours to ensure decisions were made in the most informed manner.
Hi, my name is Tammy Ray. I'm the Vice Chair of the Kalamazoo County Board of Commissioners. I represent District 1. On behalf of the Kalamazoo County Board of Commissioners and myself, I want to thank the staff in the Prosecutor's Office for creating flexible teams who work together to quickly, effectively, and efficiently review all in-custody warrant requests submitted to the Office of the Prosecuting Attorney by law enforcement, which enabled the courts to conduct arraignments promptly, thus decreasing the amount of time persons spent in jail. For being physically present throughout the pandemic to prepare legal proceedings to avoid backlogs, while others had to adapt efficiently to remote work to keep business moving. Thank you for remaining in contact by phone, through letters, and electronic communications with thousands of victims and witnesses to keep them advised of ever-changing court dates and procedures while continuing to protect the rights of victims. Thank you for adapting to an increasing number of cases, often remotely, with ongoing changes in the criminal justice system. Again, thank you for your hard work and dedication to Kalamazoo County.
Hi, I'm Dr. Fran Bruder-Melgar, Commissioner for District 11, representing Portage. I'm here today to thank the Drain Commission, thanking them for remaining accessible and responsive to the public in a remote working environment, for continuing to review and approve soil erosion permit applications, and continuing to perform on-site inspections as needed. I also want to thank them for continuing to be responsive to citizens' complaints and performing field inspections. For all of these things, I appreciate the work that you've done and the time that you have put forth to serve this community, and look forward to a year of less complicated work. The Clerk and Register of Deeds Office and their staff. I want to thank you for continuing to provide the excellent customer service to the residents of Kalamazoo County who depend on our services, for working on site to answer phone calls, process vital records, assist customers in person with their CPL and notary public applications, record a record-breaking number of land transactions, administering elections, and much more. I'd also like to thank them for finding new ways to ensure services to the public would continue while protecting the health and welfare of everyone. They have been working tirelessly on all of these things, and most recently to reopen the County ID program, and also just recently in May for holding the first mobile unit for the County ID program. For all of these things, I want to thank the Clerk and Register of Deeds for their hard work and commitment to our county.
My name is John Gisler. I'm a South County County Commissioner, and I want to comment on the planning department. The function that I most appreciate, I think, from the planning area is their ability to generate the GIS system. And I'm sure they started from scratch, virtually nothing, but they are back to me almost instantly. And it really is a healthy working relationship for me being a customer of theirs, if not in the country. It's really first rate, and I appreciate it. Sometimes I just go in and poke around just to see what's there, and I'm hardly touching the surface. And the GIS system is just one of the ways that I can ease the pain of new technology as it comes at us from all sides. It's a fairly small department, but it is absolutely first cabin. And another one that I've encountered with, more so than I care to admit, is the IT function. You know, if people are aware that, you know, we are indeed getting new software, new hardware, new security this, security that, and it's always something that I like to think as a guy my age, I understand a lot of this stuff. While I'm always back at the bottom of the learning curve and need somebody to hold my hand and sort of lead me through it. And Sim's partners in his group have been just marvelous.
Hello, my name is Jeff Hepler. I'm the 6th District County Commissioner in Kalamazoo County. And I'm taking a moment to thank the staff of our Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Department, our emergency management, as they have worked through the COVID-19 emergency for over a year and a half, and your dedicated service to our citizens and businesses throughout the county is greatly appreciated. We can't thank you enough for your dedicated service and your hard work during this time of emergency and the needs of our citizens and community to have dedicated servants like yourselves providing the services that create the great place here in Kalamazoo County that we have to work, live, and play.
Hello, I'm Veronica McKissick and a Kalamazoo County Commissioner for District 5. I am here today to give thanks to our circuit court staff. Thank you for your continued work on-site and off-site through this pandemic. You have continued to provide services to our clients and supervision for cases. The juvenile home staff continue to show up to ensure the safety and security of our youth and to ensure COVID-19 did not spread to our youth and staff within the facilities. Thank you for the virtual hearings and providing accessibility to our various stakeholders and community partners.
Hey there, my name is Montice Morales, County Commissioner for District 2. Kalamazoo County Airport staff, I'd like to thank you for maintaining a high level of public service for our airport customers, applying necessary safety protocols to travelers throughout the pandemic so that our airport customers travel with confidence, and for all you do in monitoring and reporting critical financial data to ensure stable operations.
I'm Mike Quinn, Commissioner from District 10 in Portage. I really want to thank the Treasurer's Office staff for taking on extra duties during staffing shortages, for creating curbside assistance and a Dropbox option, and for increasing flexibility in work schedules and assistance options. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dale Sugars. I'm a Kalamazoo County Commissioner. I want to thank all the staff and volunteers of the Kalamazoo Parks and the Kalamazoo Expo Center for all they've done during this pandemic. Imagine 80,000 individuals being vaccinated at the Expo Center during this time. Also, during all the changes of guidelines that were presented to us, they were able to adapt so that the 6 parks were open during this time so our family and our visitors could enjoy the outdoors in our parks. And finally, I'd like to just thank them for all that they've done for Kalamazoo County residents. I just want to thank everyone at the Equalization Office for all they've done. And many of us didn't know what Equalization Office is. They deal with the equalization, the state equalized valuation, the taxable valuation of all the real and personal property in Kalamazoo County. And I want to thank them to be able to adapt from their offices to remote places to make sure all the compliance to the state laws were fulfilled. I just want to thank them for that. I'd like to thank all the staff of the Finance Department. This last year and a half has been very challenging. I want to thank them for all that they've done to be able to work remotely to make sure all the vendors were paid timely. Also, I want to make sure that they understand, that we understand, that the analysis that they provide financially to operate the Kalamazoo County government was very good and it really was very helpful. And then finally, I'd just like to thank them for all that they've done during these times.
Hi everybody, my name is Commissioner Jen Strabs, and I want to reach out tonight and say thank you to all of our employees in our HR department. First, I want to recognize that you ensured that all the payrolls were met during the entire pandemic. With whatever came up, you made sure that our employees got what was due to them for the hard work that they were putting in. You also helped to maintain and roll out the COVID-19 response plan. You made sure all the employees understood that plan and knew how to keep themselves and our community safe through ever-changing expectations and conditions. You also expanded HR's accessibility to our county employees. Whether they're working at home or here in the office, you made sure that they could get with you when they had questions that needed to be answered, and you stayed responsive to them. And you also helped make sure that COVID-19 related leave was accessible to people who qualified for it. You made sure that they also understood their rights from the Families First Coronavirus Response Act. So the work that you did has to be recognized. We're proud of you. The community is proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves. Your hard work got us through this together. Thank you. I want to take the opportunity also to reach out and thank our buildings and grounds staff. You know, personal protective equipment was really important for all of us in the community and our employees to stay safe during this pandemic. You did the work to make sure that we sourced all of those materials, that they were available to staff. You got the specialized cleaning equipment that we needed, the EPA approved disinfectants. We hit the UV room and the HVAC equipment to make sure that they were handled in a safe and appropriate way. And you made sure all of that was available for all of our departments, courts, and the elected officials. That was a big job, and it's one that you got done for us. You also helped to develop all of the protocols to increase the standards for cleaning, make sure that the barriers for social distancing were up and happening in our different departments. This kept people from spreading the virus and getting sick. Not only that, all of you rolled up your sleeves and you walked into areas where you knew there might be contaminated surfaces. You rolled up your sleeves and you got the job done getting it clean so that we mitigated the spread of this virus. And also, you helped to go to all of our buildings and make sure that the signage was up for our departments, our employees, so that they understood what was expected to keep themselves safe and the community safe. This was a big job in front of you. You took the measures to make sure that we knocked this back. We did it together, and your help in this fight was vital, and I just want to thank you a lot for that.
Hi, this is Roger Tenier, Kalamazoo County Commissioner representing District 7. And I would like to thank the Housing Department for coordinating emergency rental assistance and other opportunities during this time of the pandemic. Thank you again for all you do. And I would like to thank the district court staff for providing essential services to the public throughout the pandemic to allow the district court to continue with essential hearings and services, and also utilizing technology to continue holding remote and virtual hearings while duties change significantly, and creating a YouTube stream for each courtroom so the public could view court hearings while the galleries were closed to the public. And lastly, holding regular meetings with internal and external partners to foster open communication and gather input on changes to the court process. Thank you again.
Hi, I'm Tracy Moore, Kalamazoo County Government Administrator. I would also like to thank our entire organization for coming together, supporting each other, and working together throughout this pandemic. Also, I would like to thank our Board of Commissioners, first for their patience as we administered much information with the ever-changing regulations. All of you helped us to share information and details with the community to keep them well informed. I would also like to thank all of you for your support and concern throughout the pandemic and now.